Yo, that should work out all pretty well. What's up for the people that are watching the VOD? What's up for the people that are just joining in? Hope everybody is fine. May take a little bit until people are actually in the chat. But yeah. Let's see who's going to be first. Going to tweet out that we are live, and so we're going to see the first people in the chat. That didn't take too long. So, what's up, what's up? How is everybody doing? It's always funny, like in the beginning the chat works really fine, as you see here on the right side. It perfectly comes in, and later on it's going to start lagging like crazy, and that's the issue for streaming on YouTube. But sadly there is not really any good features for it. Chat doesn't work. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing fine. We're going to play some Rekt. I did a poll today on YouTube, which I can close real quick as well, aka delete, where I asked what we were going to do today, and people wanted me to go for Rekt. Pretty significant difference there as well. 47% of everybody who I asked wanted to see Rekt. Yes, I also saw the 31,000 battles just now, which was kind of funny. So I also kind of wanted to point it out, but funny that someone already saw that. Literally perfect amount. This is the question here. That's something I can ask you. Do we do that we try to win some games and we do with switching, or do we not do this and we can do that through a poll? Rekt. Style. Switch one Pokemon with same type. Just take what I get, and here you go. You can decide yourself if you switch out this shadow. Depends. I think like switching one Pokemon out might be a little bit better, but it's up to you. Like, I do whatever you guys want to do. I think switching out one Pokemon is a little bit better if you actually want to have some decent games, because otherwise, like, you're going to have always some complete nonsense in there that is going to make it near impossible to win games. So, yeah, you do use thing. I do understand both decisions. Both are fine. Just take what I get. Makes it funny because Niantic gives me complete nonsense. But if you want me to switch out one Pokemon, you have the chance to now go for the poll. I'm going to let it open, leave open for like half a minute still. And then we can see what we can do. So far it's very close, so. Let's see, I'm going to wait until we have 30 votes. I think 30 votes are fine. We have 22 so far. 23. 24. What's up? 25, and I feel like it's kinda that, yeah, I think at this point of time, it's kinda clear what we're going to do. We're going to switch out one Pokemon all the time, which I find also a little bit better. So yeah, this is going to be it for this poll. We can start on, like, let's take a look. Here's the thing, do we do, like, it has to be the exact same typing, or does it only have to have one type? That's also something that we can take a look at. Let's take a look at the first team that we're going to get here. Honestly, this team never happened actually. Okay, it's a little bit. It's not way better, but this was 3 Pokemon that didn't even have charge. Or do we just do if it doesn't have a third move, we're just going to swap it out as well, because like, it doesn't make sense to use Pokemon that don't have... Well, just in general, maybe we just do it that we swap out the Pokemon that don't have a third move, right? For example, Snorlax, we can swap it for the Snorlax that I actually have built. Absol, I don't have one built, and we're just going to go for one Dark type. I think that's fair. Like, if I have a Pokemon built already, I can go ahead and use exactly that Pokemon. And I can always still change one Pokemon for the same typing, because otherwise it's going to be kind of awkward. Do you have a pure Dark type? Actually, kind of want to have Sableye here though. I'm just going to use Sableye. I think that's a fair deal. Just going to handle it like this. So, like, if we have a Pokemon that's already The same. Then we can just use it and build exactly like if we already have one build, we can just use it one. If there is like one that is we just want to swap out in general, we can do that with like the same typing. At least one has to be the same. What's up, MEweedle? How are you doing? Horrible lead already? That's amazing. We have our Shadow Sudowoodo here, but we can go ahead and go into our Snorlax, which is going to get the super effective leg damage. We're going to bait out the Galarian Stunfisk, which has to go for an Earthquake in order to knock us out. We have a lot of lag here. But that's kind of okay so far. Pretty new sub, or what's up? People actually still subbing and getting into Pokemon Go PvP. It's kind of wild. If they go for Rock Slide, they won't even knock me here. But I'm just going to rely on my Sableye at this point in time. They're going to go for the Earthquake, they're going to knock me out here. We're kind of in the elo range of people that try to push for Legend right now, so I'm actually happy to give them some elo as well. Gonna go back into our Media Beam version of Sudowoodo as well. I actually didn't count, but I think it's most likely going to be an Earthquake. And it's going to be an Earthquake, so I think I can just farm down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I'm going to throw real quick. Noctowl in the back. A little bit awkward, of course, with the Medicham that's still coming in now. We will find out. It's most likely going to be Noctowl in the back. No, it's going to be Registeel in the back. This is possible to win, I think. Gonna go straight for the foul play because I don't really want to get debuffed here right now. Can so I won. That's going to be tough. They're going to shield, of course. I have to take one charge move here. Going to shield this one up anyway. It's going to be the one that's going to do the most amount of damage here. Please don't debuff, please don't debuff. 33% chance. Of course they debuff. How could they? Of course, that's the odds that it's supposed to happen. But if we can stall one charge move, that would be maybe actually fine for us. But I think we might be already a little bit too low to survive another one here. Just going to have to stall one here. I cannot actually throw it right now. It's going to be tough. We still survive it, but it's going to be awkward. Yeah, okay, no. I had to go up to 2 moves, basically. They can't even knock me out here. Oh, they survive with 1 HP as well. Yeah, okay. First one didn't go as well. Imagine playing meta teams. Honestly, I'm fine giving away some Frito today. Hope everybody is fine. Tomorrow we're going to have the Master Premier Cup, which I'm going to still have to do the videos for that one. I know, recently motivation is a little bit difficult, but still try to do some stuff. Usually I just sit in front of my desk and don't know what I want to do. Next team. Sudowoodo is still built. I think the Golduck is built as well. It is. So we basically only have to get rid of this thing and get a new Psychic type Pokemon. Let's take a look what we can get here. Most likely Medicham, right? Or do we go for Mew Say-Swap? Or Mew Say-Swap is way more fun, right? We're weak to Grass type Pokemon. We have some good answers for that. I think we're just gonna go for Mew, right? Mew is more fun. Stopped out, counter down. Reach Media Beam foul play, right? The opponent would have stopped out then as well when I stopped out, right? Don't know if that really would have helped. They would have been just able to go into the Medicham. Oh, very nice lead, amazing. 11 out of 10. Double weak to this Pokemon here, so that's amazing. Gonna get out the Gliscor, which is also not really ideal. People just don't really want me to win today, I feel like. I mean, I'm playing the most meta teams of them all. What a lead. It's literally the best possible lead. You have to let one go through here as well. I cannot really shield here. I have a lot of, like, look, for example, there I should have got a fast move through and it just didn't work. Like, the game is so buggy right now. It's fucking wild. Nice Edge coming through, that's okay for me. They don't get the boost at least. I have to go ahead and farm them all the way down here. I can at least go for one cross chop here. I think I'm just going to sack my Golduck at this point of time. Come on. Let me get to the synchron. Aww. Okay, no, we're not gonna sack our Golduck today. If this is a Thunderbolt, we are not going to sack that one today. Why do they make me? Honestly, like you have a Lantern against the Golduck and you... Oh, the lag is so bad. I'm going to try to restart for this one. We're not even gonna get his shield here? Wow. But the lag is so bad right now. Okay. Okay, they want to let the Lantern go through, like go down there. They're still gonna get my shield though, because I have 2 serfs now stored. No confusion, Golduck. That must be for like some special cup where I use this one. Like there's no way, like usually I think I would use also confusion, but this must be for like some special cup. Serf coming through. What do they have in back? Oh, it would have been actually so good. No. No. We're gonna media beam them. Come on. Oh, they're actually going to go ahead and go straight for their Blast Beam most likely. If I just hit the shields and whatever, I would have been fine. But even Blast Beam going to hurt me quite a bit, as you're going to see here. Gonna put us into farm down range. Maybe they're going to go for the 2-shield flex here just to be nice and kind, but I don't think so. Rock Throw would have been cool as well, that's true. No. Guess they want to keep the win here, that is totally fine. Actually, I'm fine that I'm gonna go for Auto Rekt here today. Main reason for this is that we're going to have a new cup tomorrow, which most people won't really want to run. I'm still going to do at least 2 or 3 videos for it. So yeah. I wanted to restart the game real quick because this is kinda horrible. Okay, it didn't work. Nice. No, it worked. I actually was just outside for the spotlight hour. And oh, actually I forgot to put on Wi-Fi as well with that. I actually only got like around 200 Tangela because I was just too bored of catching them. They had like a really bad catch rate, so I just put on Go Plus and just let them catch and just do some rockets to the side. Did you play the spotlight hour? At least I got some dust still with that, but wasn't really that nice. Yeah, there's no classic cups coming anymore, so like, that's actually a cool team. They're actually all double moved, but I'm just gonna go for another normal type. So yeah, like there is no classic cups coming anymore, so if you want to XL something, you can XL that for sure. What normal type do we gonna use here? Feel like I really would like to go for... I need something that actually think that Kaiwei Chang might be the best one here. Is it? Or Pidgeot? Oh, maybe I just put Noctowl in there. This is the better Noctowl. Paragon Divas. I did expert today. Congrats, so we close Legend then. Still have a month for that. Final month of this pretty lame season is starting soon, which is going to be very nice. Cuddle rank 87 Shadow Driftman recently. Yeah, also. Can't use it. Shouldn't have went for this one, I guess. That's a bad lead. It's going to be Powder Snow as well. At least we're going to have our double move Dusknow here. And I can go for the Shadow Ball straight away. True Lantern would have been an issue. Gonna do some decent damage here. If they want to go for the Dazzling Gleam, they will not be able to do this here today. We can shield this move up. It's going to be the Weather Ball. Of course they're going to bait me here first. And they're gonna go straight for another one. It's going to be an interesting one. Weather Ball coming through. We're gonna do some decent damage. But should I be able to outspeed them now? I should be able to, and this is going to be a CMP time. I will take that. I will be able to realign or get the shield back. Both are fine for me. Okay, I can realign. Oh god, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Oh no. Okay. Don't actually know what I want to do here right now. Just gonna keep this one alive now and swap out immediately. And it's going to be... Okay, it's at least Incinerate here. Can shield this move up. It's going to be the Earthquake, okay. Gonna get some damage on them now. And of course, they're going to have one of the worst possible Pokemon in the back. Amazing. Ninetales, Swampert, and Galarian Stunfisk. At least we're gonna get the shield here, that's cool. So we were able to debuff them. Yeah. Of course we're going to encounter 2 ground types when we have our Fire and Rock Boy. This is not really good for me. Okay. Yeah, that's an awkward matchup right now. Also, if you're here already, you can leave a like on the stream. That can help out to promote the stream even further, which would be nice. But sadly, my opponent doesn't even fucking throw you. What the hell? Sadly, you gotta go already. How could you? Honestly, like, how could you? Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Thanks for also helping out the stream. With being here, with being a chatter. But yeah, this is most likely going to be a loss here because the opponent has a move start already on the Swampert, so 0-3 for the beginning is not really ideal, I would say. Yeah, even if I farmed up one more extra fast move, it wouldn't have really mattered here, so that's going to be fine. Let's see Hydro King coming through. A9 double ground, yep. I mean, it's a fair game. Like, honestly, it's a decent team. I wouldn't really say anything against this team in general. Should work out pretty well for them. Especially with Powder Snow. Oh, we have Klefki here. We have our Magma. Klefki is built. The other thing is also built, so I have to change my Magma. That's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to go for Charizard here. It's the best Pokemon that is Fire type that I now have. This is kind of awkward. Klefki going to be amazing for this meta though. Going to completely destroy all the Pokemon now. Tackle Klefki. Kinda wanted to showcase it in a recent cup, but then I was like, don't really have the time for that anymore, sadly. I think there was also some other cup available which people were more interested in. Lantern Lead. This is of course amazing for me, as I don't want to have the death my Charizard. Klefki going to easily win this one. 4, 5, 6, 7. They will not see what's coming here. K9, true. K9 is also something I kind of want to play again. 1, 2, 3. CMP. Easy. Play Rough coming through now. Stab Play Rough going to do a ton of damage if it would hit, but it doesn't hit. And I can let this move go through now and align my Greedent. And Greedent going to be fine. Charizard actually does around 50% health with the Blast Burn, which is going to be very nice for me as well. They can still get one more fast move through. But at least get a shield advantage, and they can go into my Greedent, which can take those charge moves pretty well. This is not ideal. This is really bad for me. They're just gonna go for one charge move here. I can go straight for the Blast Burn. But this is really bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. CMP tie. Still trying at least to win some games here. But of course, if they're going to... yeah. I don't think even... like, if I shield this... let me see. If I shield this, can I still get... nah, I cannot get out of this matchup. Can still go for my own charge move here, but this is... these battles are so slow. This is just the normal speed of battles. It's literally... you mostly just used to sped up battles that you see on YouTube. Trevor Reggie in the back, we will find out. Might be the case. It's even worse, it's Obstagoon in the back, because that's exactly what I want to see here. What Pokemon music is that even? Don't even know where that's from. Interesting. Still going to be able to easily win this here, of course. This is really bad for us. Exit. We're still going to be able to win this. Trust me. Greedent is so overpowered. Look at Greedent going. Actually, I still have a chance here. That's kind of weird. But I think just Body Slam just... Oh yeah, Body Slam just barely does not do enough damage. I would need to farm down here right now, which I'm not able to do. But that was actually really close though. For Greedent Day, I'm totally okay with it. Good game there. Let's take a look at the next team. We're going to have... I think they're all actually built. Or is it? I think I have a better Sceptile build already. I have this one built. And I can change one Pokemon here. I have a double weakness already to Ice, which might not be ideal. So I would rather have a good fighting type here, but I don't know if that's really anything that helps me out quite a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and just go for the... I'm also super weak to flying right now. Like, there's not a lot that I can do about this. I kind of have to go with Mini now. How was the Sceptile called? Excuse me? Wasn't actually me that called that like that. Good old days. We'll find out now here. A Tapu Fini in the lead. That's going to be amazing for us, of course. And that's exactly the Pokemon that we have, but we can go ahead and go for the damaging move first. Lucario would work out, that's true, but... Lucario is just not good, sadly. Okay, and now we can go into the mirror, while we have a shield advantage. But they have an energy advantage. It basically depends on who gets the boost first here. Night Slash. Okay. I actually don't know the IVs of my Gliscor here right now, so I don't know if I can win this match. Oh, of course they get the boost. Oh, come on. Yes, please. Sure, it's most likely the team that I also showcased before, that's true. Come on. Not like this, please. Okay, that let this move go through anyway. If we don't boost up, they can farm me down here. But they don't really have a big advantage with this one. I can still align my Pokemon here. It's going to be the bear trap in the trap, in the back. Trap and trap. I will be able to get some decent energy advantage now. And honestly, I don't really care about my Medicham now. Earthquake going to do still a lot of damage, but doesn't really matter too much. Just gonna try to get this opponent lower here. And hopefully this is range for farm down, but I'm not sure about this one yet. Earthquake coming through. Gonna go ahead and go for 3. Oh, they actually get to a move here. That's bad now. I have a ton of energy. That's good, but like, I have to shield this one I should have thrown earlier. Yeah, Tapu Fini can come in now. But if they're not at the move in like 3 turns, I win. Because they have so much energy here. I think that was a Steam Peter. Unless it's going to one-shot them, which I don't think it does. It's going to be a little bit tough here. It just barely doesn't. Come on. But does a Surf knock me out here? It does not, and I think I win. I think Sceptile are going to be able to win this for us. That's amazing. Look at this one now. Sceptile going to be able to sweep the opponent completely here. Bullet Seed going to be enough to knock out the opponent's Galarian Stunfisk. And Sepdale, the MVP of this auto-rect battle. Finally, we were able to win a game as well. As this going to be the first one for today in the first set. At least we don't go 0-5. We get the Stardust bonus, which is honestly the best bonus right now. Septile is just way too overpowered. Gonna get some extra Stardust and we can take a look at the next team. It's going to be Vesper Queen, which I don't have one build yet. So I have to change this one and I have to play Young Goose. It's going to be amazing. I need a flying type. No, what kind of bug type do I have for this one? Beetle would be cool. Let's go for Beetle. We have to play with Donald Trump now. We have to play a game with Donald Trump. It's going to be amazing. Is there a third Pokemon that you can actually put together for Donald Trump? I guess if we're gonna get the Stakataka eventually, we might actually be able to make a Donald Trump team. This is horrible already. That's nice. Gonna go into our Say Swap here. Donald Trump with Bite. Access to Crunch and Hyper Fang. Actually, look at the damage that I do against the opponent. It's kind of wild. Gonna go for the Hydro. Their damage is also kind of wild, to be fair. Oh god, this is also a horrible Pokemon to face. Please let me get to the move. No, I die on it. Why? That would have been so amazing. Donald fails me here. Why is Icy Wind literally taking off like half of my screen? Thank you for showcasing the Vigoroth Safe Swap team. I used Pikachu Leaf level 50 and I lost 200 points. Don't understand how you lose 200 points with that. Is this easy? Excuse me. Cross Chop or Bulldoze on Vigoroth? It doesn't learn Cross Chop. I would love it with Cross Chop. It learns Brick Break, which is horrible. So yeah, as the chat already said, the right choice here is going to be Bulldoze. Brick Break is honestly like, there's no reason for you to run Brick Break. There's a reason for you to run Bulldoze, but there's no reason for you to run Brick Break. Brick Break is such a bad move. Like, it's honestly one of the worst moves in the game. Don't ever use Brick Break. Unless you are in like some specific metas where like you encounter Vigoroth the entire time. This might help you in the mirror or some stuff. But yeah, Shadow Beetle of course can get a vault again directly in the first match that we're going to have here. Yeah, Brick Break, Cross Up the same. Wish it was the same, because there are actually a lot of Pokemon I think that learn Brick Break that would be cooler if it would be kind of similar. Sableye, come on. If we had Donald Trump on that one, that would have been cool. For example, the Como O Prevolution would learn Brick Break. Would love it to have a better move as well. That would be really good for it. Oh, I love Guzzlord. I have a better Flygon build. I had a better Flygon build. I don't have it built anymore. So we have to have another ground type, I guess. Just guess Galarian Stunfisk here because I need a steel typing as well. I used my Flygon for Ultra League, never mind, I build for that one then. It's gonna have a triple fighting type weakness, but we're not going to encounter fighting type this game. Yeah, like bug types are really bad right now, sadly. I mean, Galvantula would work out pretty well right now in the current meta still. Like, if you want to run a bug type, it kinda has to be Galvantula. Oh, shit. Honestly, why do I get Donald Trump the entire time? I don't want this Pokemon. I don't want Donald Trump. But yeah, if we get Stakataka, you can actually use for Great League that thing, Bastion, and Donald Trump together in a Trump team. Please don't spam the chat, by the way. Don't think I'm gonna be in the mood for a German game today. Guzzlord against... Honestly, like... Oh, perfect. Yeah, thanks. Please. Use Power Punch in the lead, because why not? I just honestly, yeah, please shield my Dragonclaw, because it's so important for you to realign here. Unless you would know that I'm really weak to you in the back. Ah, man. I'm just going to. I'm just going to forfeit there. So yeah, here we go. Infernape. I don't think I have an Infernape build. Luckily I don't. So I have to use a fire type Pokemon instead here, which has to be Charizard in this case. Where's my Charizard? Oh, my Charizard's down here. I take the Primeape as a Pokemon in the back though. Oh, I have a better Primeape build as well. Which Primeape do I take? I think this was my better one then. Is this build as well? They're all built, okay. Blaziken. I already have like, no. AOEC is also kinda cool, but kinda not really that good in the current meta anymore. Even though it can kinda come back. You have Registeel, you have the Alone Ninetales, for example. Of course, worst possible lead. Thanks for that. Like, honestly, yeah, please. Please. It's wild today. I just don't get it. I just literally getting hardwalled every single game. What is this? Claim 600 Edo with your Bastion, Trevenant, Medi safe swap line. That's nice. I couldn't read the rest of the message. Start just before I hit expert. Stick with it or no. If you already climbed that high with it and you like it, stick with it. Should work out pretty well. That's, by the way, the hardest counter for the team as well. Deoxys has access to moves that hit both Charizard as well as our Primeape in the back. So after a already horrible lead, that's going to be not as good either. Thanks for the 99. What is even the American thingy word? Is it 99? What is it's? I'm still so stupid right now. It's dollar, and is it also? I don't actually know. Is it cent? I have no idea, honestly. But thanks for the donation. That's more what I want to say. It's cent? Okay, it's also cent. I was like, I thought it was, but like I'm like, heh. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, please, thanks. Top left is our way. Say 9 cents there. It's the same then for Euro as well. It's getting through now. Amazing. Hi, I lost around 400 Elo this week with Obama Snow Pelipper Deoxys. Tried even with A9 with Swampert and went worse. I think it was also the team that I kinda suggested. Obama Snow, I feel like, kinda loses leads right now a little bit too often. Like, before you had a lot more Lantern, right now I feel like so many A9 Medicham leads currently, which is not really that good for Obama Snow, so I do understand why that might not work right now. They're all built, but I'm going to get rid of you. You guys actually have flying types, so I can get it. It's actually triple grass right now so far, which is not really ideal. So just in case, or for the off chance that we're going to encounter a fire type Pokemon, I'm going to go ahead and go for my Pelipper. Please, now I'm going to have a Kanto Ninetales lead, please. Because otherwise it wouldn't work. Umbreon, okay, that's neutral. It's fairly neutral. Don't know really how I want to play this all out. Okay, that throwing, that's kind of nice for them. Got my videos uploaded. Yeah, I saw your DMs, I haven't replied for them yet. Can still take a while, I don't know when I'm going to be able to feature them. Might be on Thursday or whatever. Currently pre-producing a little bit, but It will come eventually. But yeah, currently I feel like Bomberston Lead kinda doesn't really have the biggest play. Oh, they're gonna go straight for it. That's kinda sad. Just because of like a lot of like I feel like MEweedle is basically nearly every second lead right now, which is kinda cool. I had like some teams, for example, like the team that I showcased today with like the Sableye lead, which we took advantage of basically being MEweedle everywhere. Can I follow them all the way down? That would be amazing. Why am I using the party that gets suggested to me? Because it's funny. Simple as that. Yeah, of course. Honestly, I don't know what's happening today. I have honestly no idea. Like, what is this? I'm literally lost for words right now. I have no idea what's happening right now. I still actually might be able to win this one because the opponent let me throw the Hurricane there. Just maybe. Oh god, eh. Okay, this time around they're going to shield. But honestly, what the hell? Do they have Ice Beam? We will find out now. They have Ice Beam. So they most likely need one more to get to the next one. Yep. So now they completely energy dry. There's no energy left on them. So we have 6 more fast boosts that I can get after this one here. I think I still lose. I would need another Hurricane there and I don't get this in time. I think also because of the not ideal timing of my fast moves before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not going to knock them out. I need one more fast move to win this game. It's just... yeah. But this was my own fault here. I think I could have won this. I could have won this if I played it a little bit better. It's kind of sad. Not afraid to get banned as a legit player. Nobody talks about it, only PokeK. I mean, it's just unlucky right now. Like, I'm not saying that there's any secret force behind it trying to give me bad matchups or anything like this. If that's, I don't know. I don't get banned for anything. I never got banned for anything. Can I use instead of Metang my Metagross, please? It would be funny. I never got even any what's called like any warning or anything ever like this. I can have a better one than them. Like stuff like this never happened. So I'm happy. Muk should be my Shadow one here. Yeah, it's my Shadow one. Maybe use something different than Blossom. Oh god, we're super weak. Now I have to use something different than my Steel type lead. Medicham is Psychic. That's fine. My sets have been going amazing. Triple Shadow hype? Nah. Sorry. I had to ruin it last second. We're too weak to too many typings there. And I kind of wanted to should have kept around my my Metagross would have lost here. Like honestly, my Metagross would have lost here pretty hard. While we would have had the type advantage, it definitely wouldn't have survived any fast move pressure from this Pokemon. It would just get shredded. Do you think it's against the players that speak out about the remote nerf? What is against them? What? Oh. Honestly, actually for me... oh, come on. Perfect catch by the opponent. For me, actually, the remote rate nerf... I don't know, it doesn't really impact me too much. Well, I do understand that it does impact other people too much. I just changed the way I play, of course. I were using remote rates quite frequently prior. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not that I wasn't using it at all, or that it doesn't bother me at all. What actually bothers me more is, like, the recent way of not communicating correctly, or, like, in general, not communicating at all. as well as not putting out any feature that benefits the player for ages. That's, I think, a bigger issue for me than the remote rate passes. Like, for me, it's just, okay, now I'm going to spend less money onto the game. I play it a little bit differently. I feel like it still has to be balanced better with the raids in general, that you can get rare XL candy from raids more easily. But I don't really feel like, oh, okay, that's going to ruin the entire game for me. But I feel like everything else is just on top of that, which makes it all kind of more exploding. Because, like, we didn't have Go Battle League updates. We didn't have a single change in the structure of Go Battle League since the beginning, basically, in terms of how it's going to be played. Yes, we had a renaming of the ranks for whatever reason, which actually made everything a little bit less interesting. Why do they run Dynamic Punch against me right now? What is happening today? Yes, Dynamic Punch made it jump for the one time where I would really hurt when I have this against me. Good job there. But yeah, like, honestly, I feel like the remote rate changes itself are not really the biggest issue for me, at least. I know it's for other people, and I'm fine with them voicing that as well. But for me, it's like everything else around it. Now, basically having the Go Fest not announced, like, basically for 3.5 weeks. Like, last time, like, it was announced last month, like, end of last month, and didn't get announced at all this time around. Of course, yeah, please, thanks. It's going to be a lossy as well. Not putting any features out, all that stuff basically completely ruined the mood for me as well, and I think for a lot of people as well. I actually don't really think that the remote rate change was the biggest issue. It is an issue, and, like, I do see why people are mad about this, and I was using the feature as well for a lot of time, but I feel like everything else basically is even way worse. Zapdos, I actually can put the Pokemon that we have on the thumbnail right now onto it. That's kind of nice. So yeah, that's at least how I feel about this. I wish things were different, to be fair. We're just gonna go for double flying. And we're just going to protect our Zapdos. Oh, thanks. Nice game. Or not. Always love was the 30-second switch time. I also hope that they might bring it back. I wouldn't put it permanent. I would like to see it as, like, a special thing. Like, if you have just, okay, for this 1 week or whatever, for both things, we're going to have 30-second switch time. And that would be something interesting, in my opinion. Just reading through chat real quick. What typing is Arceus? Whatever typing you want to have it. Usually normal. I actually don't get the question a lot that you asked me there. Try my team. I'm not going to try anyone's team today. Your thought on shadow raids? I don't have thoughts on shadow raids right now. I think like in general, at least, it would be a good idea to have shadow raids, especially to put in some Pokemon that you just don't really usually would be able to get from a grunt on a normal way. The release of shadow Pokemon is kind of slow anyway, so this might be able to speed it up. But we have so many different legendary Pokemon, for example, that you couldn't put them all into Giovanni. Like, how many Pokemon should Giovanni have then? Like, how long does it supposed to go? So, like, shadow raids basically speed up the process of getting out all the legendaries, because, like, where are we right now? We have the Gen 1 legendaries, we have the Gen 2 legendaries as shadows. We are starting now with the Regis from Generation 3, but like, Generation 3 still has, like, a few legendaries left, but then we have mythical Pokemon as well. Then in Generation 4 you have a ton of legendaries, like Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf, Cresselia, Darkrai, Dialga, Heatran, Giratina, Palkia, all that stuff. Like, you have so many still left, and we're, like, already 7 years into the game, that there needs to be something to speed up the process of getting content like this out. So I feel like putting shadow Pokemon into raids is a good idea, depending on how they implement it. Team for claiming Elo, the team that I showcased today on my channel. Honestly, it's one of my favorite teams to use. Shadow Dialga would be amazing, honestly. Like, so many cool legendary Pokemon still missing with that, so I feel like it's a good idea to put this in there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go for a different team now. I'm just gonna still go for Zapdos here because I want to use Zapdos. Easy. Honestly, I think Zapdos is a better say-so this time around. Best team. I have none of those. There have been a lot of teams recently that were really good that are showcased. Like one of the recent teams where it's like best teams or whatever, you can definitely all just copy those. They all went really well for me. Of course! Amazing lead for me, amazing. Wow. Honestly, I get hard counted every single day, like every single game today. Yes, please. Amazing. Thanks so much. We're from Germany. Like, there's not a single time where we had like any luck or whatever. It's oh, what the hell. They're most likely going to have Gleisk on the back because it's a team that I showcase on my channel as well. But look, they have to shield up because otherwise they're going to lose a switch advantage. Isn't this amazing? Oh, okay, yeah. Rufflet just takes out the Galarian Stunfisk. I feel like that's something that we can take. Sadly, I still survive that one, so like the opponent going to get more farm here. I can go into my Zapdos now. I swapped into that. Didn't count the moves. I think they're at 6 right now. Maybe even 7. Ice Beam. It's gonna go for 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not really good. Okay, how do we do that? How do we do that? Gonna go for one fast move first and then go for the charge move. They have 2 shields. They clearly can just knock me out with this Pokemon here. Okay, let's let this move. Oh, shit. I should have went for more fast moves here. That's also stupid. They most likely have Gleiska on the back. Should have went for more fast moves. Yeah, that's the team on my channel. Hey, that's cool. Hey, most likely a viewer. What's up? The amount of times I used that, like, saw the team recently is kind of wild. Show stopped earlier. Nah. Needed to catch the move there, didn't get to catch the move, so it's mostly going to be lost. Yeah, this was, again, very nice counter team. Still can try to play it out because I have quick attack. But of course, Earthquake going to most likely 2-shot me here, right? Yeah, the Earthquake going to 2-shot me here. I don't really have to play this one out. That's going to just take too much time for that. Maybe we can finally get a team where we don't get completely hardwall. That would be amazing. Fun fact, they're all built. What am I going to swap out here? Kinda want to keep NiRiain. What kind of grass type Pokemon do we have? What could work out pretty well here? Need something still that... I guess Trevenant? Let's go for Trevenant. Okay, I'm going to bet now. It's going to be a Galarian Stunfisk lead, because we have both a Noctowl as well as a Poison type in the lead. So, you're definitely going to have Galarian Stunfisk in the lead, right? Trust me. Trust the process. It's going to be Galarian Stunfisk lead. Noctowl, sad. Very sad about this one. Actually, I think I need now 5 Poison Stings to get to the Poison... Yeah. Sad. Usually it was always 4. Which make this Pokemon so spammy. But nowadays, like... It's just so... Actually, I really feel like they nerfed Poison Fang in the wrong direction. Should have nerfed it, like, in terms of the either damage output or the likelihood of getting the debuff, because in the main series games there also only has a 40% chance to even get an effect onto it, so... Why does NiRiain not learn Ice Beam? Because it has Return. And Return is cooler. And I built it before and never used it afterwards. Oh, come on. But we still put them into Sky Attack range because we got the debuff on them, so I'm happy with that one. Please don't swap out, 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 please don't swap out. Thank you. Like, it's always like they can of course always watch and see what I have if they wanted to. But, okay, luckily we're actually going to be able to even get this one here. Is there any Pokemon that you haven't built for Great League? There are a few Spice Pokemon that I want to build, for example Murkrow I would love to build. But, let's see. Okay, my opponent has also their own Trevenant in the back. Should I went for the Shadow Ball here? No, they have to get me low first. Because they only play to win this. Okay, yeah, sure. I think I still can farm down though. You can go for all the seed bombs you want to. I think I can just farm them. Yeah, okay. It's gonna go straight for Shadow Ball at this point. It's not really a reason for me to bait. And we won a game! Hooray! It actually worked out. We finally were able to win a game. 11 out of 10. Does Deoxys defense debuff more effective on ones like... Wait, what? Does defense debuff... does defense debuff more effective on ones like Deoxys and Bastiodon compared to Pokemon like Chansey with no def but all HP? Don't actually know about this one. Could be the case. Would be an interesting one to take a look at. No, I understand what you mean now, but I actually don't have the answer for that. So, you see, you look at a team that's all, I think, completely built. I think that's Latias that's built. Yep, it is. What moveset do I have on my Latias? Is it Charm? It's Charm, okay. Charm Latias. Kinda want to get rid of the pony, though. And use Medicham for this instead. Because I need something to beat Steel-type Pokemon. Let's see. Hopefully we're gonna get Gopher's announcement now in like a few hours. It would be amazing. Of course we're going to have a horrible lead here. As we actually would be able to catch a move here if I wanted to, but don't we... Oh, come on. Sandslash, amazing. This is of course not what I want to see. Do they have A9 on the back? They might have. They might have. I think Psychic actually does more damage here. I have to chill this move up. I'm actually rating right there we go. I was actually rating exactly for that one. Thanks so much for the
Jonkers, love the channel. Really appreciate the content you put out. You've helped me become a lot better in GBL. Loving these spice battles.
Thanks so much for the nice, kind words. I appreciate it. As you're going to be able to go into a Diron tier. Thanks for the $5 donation. But yes, we have TTS for, I think, everything above $1? I'm not sure. Don't really have to advertise it too much, though. Okay, we're going to... Okay, we have to go for the boost here, right? Boost is the only way of winning this game here. Gonna go for a Tyrant. Ah, come on. Give me the boost. Or they allow me to even get to another move before. It's amazing. Give me the boost, give me the boost, give me the boost. I feel like this is the only way of winning this game here. I need the boost here right now. And I don't get the boost. At least we got them low. They can knock me out now. It's going to be sadly a good game. But yeah, thanks so much for the donation. Nobody has to donate, of course I appreciate it. But nobody has to donate. Also, if people want to get coaching, which you can also purchase, theoretically. There is a link in the description. I think it is. Is it? Actually, is a different description for live streaming? I'm not sure about this one. Honestly, no idea. But there would be one in all the videos, so if anybody's interested. I actually never really... I'm going to most likely promote coaching and stuff like this a little bit more when I'm back from vacation. Also, for the one person that asked for an improvement series, I also read your comment there. It's also going to be interesting. Like, I'm going to be on vacation in 1 week for an entire week. So afterwards, after that, I'm going to try to focus on bringing out more different content, trying to see a little bit more different ideas. I also kind of want to bring some live commentary back again. I feel like this can be also kind of interesting to have live commentary on the channel and not just only post commentary. I want to definitely try to take a look at some other types of content as well, not just like, okay, here's my battle video, here's a battle video from someone else, which I'm commentating over, and maybe like guessing Edo and whatever. Like, I want to bring more different variety to the channel towards Pokemon Go PP. Lunatone. I don't think Lunatone's built. Is it built? It is not built. And I think that I have actually a memo. Do I have a memo? I have the pre-evolution. I'm just going to use the pre-evolution instead and bring in not Machamp this time around. Go and bring in Deoxys. Easy. What do you want from this year's Go Fest? Actually not a lot, just good Pokemon, fun with friends, and a good time with good Bony. Like last time it was a little bit lackluster, to be fair, but it was the first time I went to. But yeah, I would just appreciate anything not too... like last time around, I felt like Go Fest were kind of unevenly spread in terms of the Bony that you got and the Pokemon spawn and the shiny possibilities and the time. So Europe basically got shafted on every single occasion that they had to get basically Europe nothing for it. Like, we had the lowest amount of time, we had the highest cost to get into it, we had the worst Ultra Beast as a special Pokemon for us, and we had the worst spawns, and we had the lowest amount of shinies, and we, like, just before, like, just barely before the event started, we also didn't have bonuses, like bonuses, whatever, from that other parts of the world had, like the other two Go Fest had. So, like, honestly, like, if everything would be equal, that would be already a pretty nice achievement. Also, like, the others had, like, more time outside of the city where they also were able to get them stuff. I don't know. Like, honestly, I just wish that Go Fest would be a little bit more equal. And I don't think this is too much to ask for. See what's coming in from the opponent. We are double weak to fighting type Pokemon. There's no way that there's going to be a Machamp in the back, right? It's not. It's going to be a Regicy coming in here. High horsepower would, of course, do some decent damage against them, so. You're waiting for a golden Nihilego. Honestly, shiny Ultra Beast might be coming as well. By the way, what I expect, by the way, for Go Fest, I expect that we're going to get the missing Ultra Beast for that one. Okay, you're gonna go for that one. That's interesting. Like, there are still quite a few Ultra Beasts missing that are all teased already in a video prior. So I expect that we're going to get the missing Ultra Beast for Go Fest. For the in-person ones. Okay, it's Dragonite in the back. Can I still get to the Avalanche? I cannot! Thanks so much, game. Can I at least found them all the way down now? I think I should be able to. Hopefully. Should have stopped early, I guess. Yeah, okay. Still going to be able to win at least. But yeah, we're most likely going to get the Wall, the Clown, and the Naganadel, or whatever the name for that Pokemon is. Heliolisk, it's built. The Wishcash is also built. I have a better Wishcash that I can just use for this. Wishcash. Then I need another Fire-type Pokemon here. Let's go for Blaziken. Because people want to have Blaziken. Dragoness Madness. Hi, by the way, what's up? When to throw moves. Stuff like this I kind of want to do eventually, like when I have more time for that, which is going to be the case, hopefully, in... Okay, that's going to be the worst possible lead, by the way, in 3-4 weeks or something. Oh, I have much thingy, I'm just going to say goodbye to this opponent. There's literally nothing on my team that was able to beat this one, especially with the fast move of Mudslap. So yeah, this was not really what I wanted to have. Do you think your new team also works at 2400 elo? Like the last one, like not the one at Autorect, please, but like the last one that I showcased today on the channel, definitely. Like, surely does. Hitmonchan is nice, Katana is nice. Actually a cool team. A little bit weak to flying type Pokemon. I think that's the right Hitmonchan, right? Yeah, that's the right Hitmonchan. I kind of want to keep Katana just because it's funny. What other grass types do I have? What would be a good say-swap here? Maybe you. Very weak to flying types though. Obama Snow maybe. Let's go for Obama Snow. Like, again, I would think that maybe people just get Poiple as a reward for the in-person Go-Fest. That would make a lot of sense. Okay, good that I have some grass types in the back for this one. Can farm up extra though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going to be able to catch a move here as well. Let's take a look what he wants to come into. Going to be the Surf. Fine. They have now 2 advantages still. 1, 2, 3. They have a Surf. They have a Surf stored now. Oh, this is horrible. Oof. Completely forgot that this Pokemon even existed. But at least I'm going to be able to go for 1 charge move here. And for another one. 2 Weather Balls going to do some decent damage against them. I will be able to go for a Fire Punch as well. Let's take a look at this one. Going to wait out the clock there, throw a Surf. I have to throw another charge move here. Should be basically putting me into range where I can switch out immediately afterwards. Yeah. So they can decide if they want to shield or not, but I will be able to swap then into my Katana against their Lantern if they want to come in. Okay, they're going to shield. That's fine. By the way, if you're wondering why I have this moveset on this Hitmonchan, this was like for a draft tournament that I participated, which was a private one, which wasn't like anything open. That's why I have this weird moveset. But I can at least swap out here and going to be able to do some decent damage. And we're going to see the Umbreon here. It's going to be fun. I have to take this move though. I have to take this move. The opponent got some extra fast move damage through. Gonna be tough. Oh god. This did way more damage than I thought. Okay. Oopsie. Don't think there was anything I could have done here. I have to let the move go through as well. I have to throw here. CMP tag, okay. Their smartest play is to shield this move up. It's definitely what they're supposed to do. Okay, exactly. Yeah. They played it out perfectly. They have a move start on the Lantern. My only play is to let this move through here. Like, it's most likely not going to be able to do anything as well, but I still survive it, okay. But they can just spark me down here. So that's that. Still a close game. I'm fine with that one. I am totally okay with that one. I think it's like the last 2 weeks of Great League, right? I think next week is the last week of Great League. I don't think Great League is coming back anymore. I think we just have 2 times Ultra League and 2 times Master League, right? And the last was then the Catch Cup again, which is just so bad. Found out Katana's such high defense, why it's so fragile, because we're playing a Pokemon that gets to 4,200 rating or something in a Great League right now. So that's the Weather Cup. Latios, Machoke, and Sneasel. I guess Sneasel gonna get rid of. Ice? What do we have here for ice? Sandslash? Now we need something that actually beats... actually I have to get this, I think. Yeah, let's go for that. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. Can't go up then Ace. Tell me how to hit Legend. Most likely move timing and stuff like this. For most people, like, I did some coaching already. For those, like, link in the description, of course, for that as well. But, like, it did... Oh, okay, Spice.69 against me as well. They have Exeter, though, so it's going to hurt me quite a bit. Okay, still... Nope, I don't get the move off on time. Yeah, for, like, what I've seen usually is people don't have the... Like, they don't, like, swap automatically when they face, like, a Pokemon that they don't really want to face with their lead or whatever. When the opponent swaps out, they take some time there. They make some questionable decisions sometimes for the charge that they throw or, like, the timing that they throw. They don't really have a game plan on how they want to win late game. Stuff like this is the thing that, for most people, I think, going to be a struggle. Having an actual game plan and knowing how to win the end game and trying to keep the Pokemon alive that you have to keep alive and stuff like this is like the most important thing that a lot of people don't really get right. From what I've seen so far. Go for Feather Dance here. Feel like that my Machoke... Wait. Maybe my Machoke actually has some play here, let's see. Could be a Brave Bird. Going to let this move go through. It is a Brave Bird, it's fine. Politoed. Come on, Machoke. This is going to be amazing. Going to let the first move go through here, of course. With the ball. Of course, it's going to two-shot me. This is less than ideal. Okay, I have to go for the return here. I don't get to the return though. I should have went for my charge move though. I would have been able, of course, to get to the Avalanche now, but I think the Pidgeot still had enough health to knock me out there. I would have been able to most likely get like something like a tie or something here, if I wanted to. I don't think I would have survived the wing attack anyways, I guess that's just fine. And yeah. Actually, no, we win! We win with 1 HP! What? That's wild. That's honestly insane. I actually didn't expect that we would have even survived move beforehand. Easy. Best Pokemon so far. Sad thing about them, I think Gurgas maybe not be built. Gurgas, are you built? You are built. Oh, I think they're all built actually. Deoxys? Yes. Okay, let's put Medicham in the lead. Or do we? Actually, we're gonna... It's just all so bad here right now. What do we do? What do we do? Some grass type, I guess. This is all not going to be ideal. Gonna go ahead and go for a bonus now. Put Sharpedo. Wouldn't be allowed. It wouldn't be allowed. Not for a rule set. Not for a rule set. It has to be at least one of the same typings. Okay. It's going to be the best game ever. Alakazam against Medicham. That's actually okay-ish. You're still going to lose this as an Alakazam, but it's a fine. I'm taking this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ice Punch. I can win this in a 2-shot if I bait twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Okay. 7. Okay, they're gonna go into Lantern, that's fine for me. I'm going to farm up to a Fire Punch first. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna win this game. That wasn't a Fire Punch. Nice. Good counting by me. What's your opinion on the current Rekt meta? Actually, I hated it in the beginning, but currently I like it. I honestly like to play around it. Like, the thing is, if you want to play meta and stuff like this, it's kind of horrible. But if you can play around it and not try to completely focus towards that, you're actually fine. I actually, like, while I do understand that people don't like it, don't get me wrong, I'm also kind of pissed off at how good the Lantern plus Trevenant core is, for example. Not Trevenant, Lantern plus Noctowl core, but also Trevenant. I'm actually kind of okay with it. I'm kind of okay how it goes. But still, I want changes. Don't get me wrong. I want changes. I want just changes in general because I feel like everything is kind of lame. But I don't think that the current meta is the biggest issue. I want to wait. Oh, it's still get there. That's amazing. Come on. Shield this move up. That would be funny. Shield this move up. You shield this move up. Let me farm it down. Okay. I can shield this move up as well. If they're weak to any of my 2 charge moves, I win this game. Because I have an energy lead now, I usually outspeed nearly anything. Please, what do you have in the back? No, it's not weak to it. 4, 5. No, if it was anything else, literally anything else, I would have been fine. I think even a Noctowl wouldn't really have liked that one. Honestly, I don't follow any German streamer things or whatever. Like, I heard of the name or whatever, but I don't follow anything on that. Like, I'm actually not really into any social media thingy communities or whatever. I'm not watching any German streamer. I don't really watch anything, to be fair, on social media that is well known. Okay, I love the lead. I don't know if you build. Are you build pro pass? You are build. And you are fire type. So we're gonna take another fire type. We have a lead that's weak to flying. We can go ahead. I kind of want you to try out you again. That's going to be our team. Our team for today. Anything going on Twitter right now? I don't think there is. Do you play CSGO? Nope. Nope. I watched some CSGO recently and I found this so lame, honestly. Like, I was like, why? Why do they do the exact same thing the entire time? I don't know. Not mine at least. Of course, anybody can play whatever they want to play, just not mine. I am not a CSGO player. And I will never be a CSGO player. I play some Fortnite at least. Hey, I'm a Fortnite kid. No, but also only because I kind of got forced to it. Fortnite was a lot of fun last season, to be fair, if anybody is playing Fortnite. I hate the current season of Fortnite. Honestly, it is so bad. I just don't enjoy it at all. Like, the weapon or whatever, like, it's all so bad. It's like, honestly, don't like it. I don't like the current season. The current season is shit. Anybody who sells something else just doesn't know. The last season was so good. But like this season of Fortnite is... at least this chapter of Fortnite basically. They only changed like a little bit of the map, but... No. What was the best Great League meta in your opinion? Poison Double Dark? I actually think the Warrain meta. While, like, in hindsight, you'd say, like, so bad or whatever. But the thing with the Warrain meta was, you still were able to go ahead and get some squishier Pokemon to do a decent job, which you are not able to do anymore. Like, nowadays, you always have, like, some bulky stuff that just outbulks everything. While Warrain Trevenant meta was kind of lame, don't get me wrong, I do understand that one. I feel like it was kind of bashed too much. I feel like I think it's better than actually people said it was. But like, I think maybe even earlier metas were even more fun, but more because people were clueless. I think with like nowadays standards, I think people would even be more, I don't know, like would use the metas also differently nowadays. Because back in the day, like, we don't have like that big of a YouTube Twitch scene or whatever where people know all the teams and got like all the top teams. Of course you survive with 1 HP. Screw you. This is exactly 1 HP. If you want to shield this one, you're still going to die most likely. Great play, opponent. Great play, opponent. He didn't know. He don't know, chat. We would have lost anyway, so like, it doesn't really matter. But it's always kind of funny to go ahead and yeah, have those games where you win through the shield. Lucario this time around, they're all built as well, triple steel. Honestly, I'm sad for Lucario, but I have to change you. Medicham is just better for this one, because double steel is just better. I am sorry, I know everybody loves Lucario, but I want to play this like this, because it does make more sense. It just make way more sense. Just does make way more sense. Let's take a look at this one. Frank the Tank. Explain killing through the shield, please. Shield damage, like basically you always do still 1 damage through a shield. Like every time you shield, you're still going to get 1 damage on your Pokemon from that one. So, should have went for a charge move first. I think I was swapped even that late that the opponent going to get to a charge move anyway, but I can farm them down. But yeah, basically here this move now, even though they're gonna go for the Night Slash, oh, they're gonna go for the bait. And they're gonna get the boost. Amazing. Like, they're still going to do 1 damage always through the shield. So if you shield with 1 HP, you're always going to die still, no matter what. Going to let this move go through. Screw that. Go for your Earthquake. Good luck with that one. Let's go farm you down now. Okay. What's coming in? Noctowl. 2, 3, 4. Completely forgot what they had in the lead, to be fair. They had 4. So 2 more and they can swap. 1 and 2. They don't throw, that's fine. Ah, they had Lantern in the lead, okay. Water Gun Lantern. If they go for Thunderbolt, this would be awkward. But Surfer still survive, I think. Okay. Okay. I don't think I get to 2 moves here, but it's definitely my best play. Yeah, I don't get this exchange move. Someone asked me in German in the chat what I... Okay, I'm going to lose this one now because I shield this one, but it doesn't really matter. I think I would have lost anyway. What I Respread Pokemon need for me to build them. It really depends. If this is a Pokemon that I think going to be very meta relevant, I am looking for a very, like, good meta, like in general. I re-rank basically, I try to get the best one possible. Honestly, everything top below 100 is fine for me. It's totally okay. Everything top below 100, unless there are like certain break or bulk points, which there are quite a few for like the top meta Pokemon. But for everything that isn't meta, honestly, I couldn't care less. Like for anything that isn't meta, I literally just build whatever I want to build. There are quite a few examples where I just build whatever I wanted to build. So yeah, this is going to be also it for the stream. But yeah, for like top meta Pokemon that we really need for Open Great League or whatever, I care way more than for anything else. Same for also for Master League, by the way. For Master League, I literally don't really care too much about IV Spirit. If you're going to take a look at my Landorus, which I'm currently building, it's a lucky one. It's 15, 13, 13. I'm totally fine with that. Here, look at this one. I have another Landorus for the Open Master League, because it doesn't really matter to me. Like, for me, IV Spirits are not that important as people might think they are. The thing is, they only are important if you go to play tournaments. Like, if you go to play Pokemon tournaments, they're going to be very important because other people have, like, ideal IV spreads and whatever, and you kind of have to balance that or that. But if you play just Go Battle League, don't worry too much about the IV spreads. They are not as important as you might think. I already had, like, a series, like, 2 years ago, where I went with a completely new account, and I was not able, because I wasn't able to select a team because I didn't do any raids or any gyms, or I wasn't able to like spin stops with that account at all. I wasn't able to IV check, and I actually hit legend with like a 15-0-1 Empoleon, like 15 attack and stuff like this, so like it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. Thanks all for hanging out today. Not going to be another video for today because, yeah, I will have the stream instead. I think that's totally fine as well. Tomorrow we're going to have the Master League Premier Cup, so I'm going to have to do some content for that right now as well still. Going to do some of that right now after the stream, and I hope you all going to have a great evening, and I see you tomorrow again for some videos. Bye bye!